Good morning, Cappuccino. Here is our warm-up for Friday, May 8th. We're doing a little bit of review today, nothing new. So here is our warm-up, and then there will be a new math space, but it'll all be review problems. Nothing new to do today. We'll do some new stuff next week. Okay, so use the rule to complete the table. Here's my rule. Y equals 2x plus 3. Here's my table. So we're going to substitute -2 in for the x. So it's going to go right here. So I'm going to have y equals 2 parentheses -2 plus 3. And now I'm going to simplify that. I can parse. So I need to do the multiplication first. 2 times -2. I'm going to go this way because I didn't give myself a lot of space. 2 times -2 is -4. And I have my plus 3. -4 plus 3 is -1. -1. Okay, you could also use a calculator if you want to. That's fine. I don't mind if you use a calculator as well. So on my calculator I would have done 2 times -2, got my answer, and then plus 3, -1, okay? Then let's do it with the 0. Y equals 2 times 0 plus 3, okay, because I'm just replacing the x with the next number. So 2 times 0 plus 3. 2 times 0 plus 3, okay, I can parse that. So I need to multiply first. 2 times 0 is 0. Anything times 0 is 0. And then I have my plus 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. And the last one, 2 times 2 plus 3. I can parse that. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Ooh, I hope I left enough room on my graph. Okay, so now we're going to plot the points. Oh, I didn't put that in the instructions, but we're going to plot the points. So we're going to put these points on here so we can graph our line. So I am going to do my first dot is -2, -1. -2, -1. It's right there. Okay, so I'm counting the lines to get to where I'm going, or counting the spaces. 2 spaces to the left. 1, 2 spaces to the left, 1 space down. That gets me to that point. Okay, we could also have written out the points like this. -2, -1. The next point would be 0, 3. And the last point is 2, 7. Okay, so now I'm plotting my points. -2, -1. 2 to the left, 1 down. Okay, 0 and 3. 0 means don't go right or left, and then 3, that's up. It's because it's positive. So that would be right here. And then the last one, 2 and 7. 2, 1, 2, and then up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to connect it. Make a line. We are going to connect those. Okay, that makes a line. And notice I connected it and I kept going because I could put more numbers into my table and I could have put more dots. So this line could keep going. This line could keep going. So notice I put arrows at the end to show it could keep going. All right, let's find the slope of this line. Okay, slope is rise over run. So pick 2 dots. Doesn't matter which 2, this one and this one, or this one and this one, or this one and that one, doesn't matter. So I'm going to rise, and then I'm going to run. So how far did I rise? Let's count the spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. My rise is 4. It's my rise. And my run, 1, 2. My run is 2. So my slope We're going to use the letter M now for mountain. How steep is my mountain? ¿Cuál difícil está mi montaña? It's rise over run. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, now remember this, the Y-intercept. How do we find the Y-intercept? We follow the Y-axis until it hits my line. Bam, right there. This is my Y-intercept. Okay, where the Y-axis hits the line. Bam, right there. What number is that? 1, 2, 3. Y equals 3. So my Y-intercept is at Y equals 3. Notice anything interesting? The slope of the line was 2 for this equation, for this rule, and my Y-intercept was 3. Very interesting, yeah? Right, let's do the next one. We are going to make a table for this rule. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did up here. So where my x is, I'm going to put in my x value. So the first one is going to be negative 2 times, what's x? X is negative 2 minus 1. So I can rewrite, change that to plus and negative, and parse. Now I have negative times a negative is positive. Positive 4 plus negative 1. Positive 4 plus negative 1 is positive 3. So this is 3. Okay, the next one, y equals negative 2 times x. What's x now? X is 0. Minus 1, and I can rewrite as plus and negative 1, and I can parse. Negative 2 times 0, well, anything times 0 is 0, plus negative 1. 0 plus negative 1 is negative 1, so this one's negative 1. And the next one, y equals negative 2 times x this time is 2 minus 1. Now I can rewrite that, plus a negative 1, parse. Now I get negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, plus negative 1. Oh, that's a lot of negatives. A lot of negatives, so that would be negative 5. Okay, now let's plot our points. So, oops, I forgot to put it in the table. Negative 5 goes right here. Now I'm going to plot my points. So the first point is going to be negative 2 and 3. Okay, so my first point, negative 2 and 3. Okay, this point right here. So 2 to the left, 1, 2, and then 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next one is going to be 0, negative 1. 0, negative 1. So here's 0. And then the second number means up or down. So that would be down because it's negative. So negative 1 right there. And then the third point, 2, negative 5. 2, negative 5. So the first number is 2. It's positive. So to the right, 1, 2. The second number is negative. So that means I go down, down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to connect my dots with a line. Now I'm going to put arrows because it could keep going. I could put more numbers into my table. All right, I've graphed it. Now, find the slope. So, I'm going to choose any 2 points. It doesn't matter which 2. I'm going to go ahead and just use these 2. And I'm going to do my rise and my run. So, my rise, oh, look at that. My rise is down. My rise, I'm going down. And there's my run. So, since I'm going down, see the line is going down, my line is decreasing, it means it's going to be negative. I'm going to have a negative slope. This slope was positive, it's going up, it's increasing, but this one's going down, it's decreasing. So this one is going to be negative. So how far? 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. And what's my run? 1, 2. So my rise is negative 4, and my run is 2. So my slope is negative 4 over 2. Oh, I can reduce that. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Okay, a negative divided by a positive is a negative. All right, and the last one, find the y-intercept. Okay, again, I'm going to follow my y-axis until it hits my line. Bam, right there. Here's my y-intercept. This is my y-intercept. What number is that? That's negative 1. Here's 0, down 1, that's negative 1. So my y-intercept, y is equal to negative 1. Do you notice anything interesting? My slope is negative 2. My y-intercept's negative 1. And look at my rule. Y equals negative 2x minus 1. Isn't that interesting? Up here, my slope was 2, and my y-intercept was 3. And my rule was 2x plus 3. Okay, I'm going to give you a bonus question. I'm going to give extra credit. I'm going to give extra credit. Here's an extra credit question. Okay, so for extra credit, I'll give you extra points. If I say y is equal to 3x plus 4, can you tell me what's the slope? What's the slope? What does m equal? And can you tell me the y-intercept? Can you tell me the y-intercept? What does y equal? Okay, can you tell me just by looking at the equation? Good luck with that. I'll give you extra credit if you fill these in. All right, good luck, Cappuccino. We will see you next week. There will be a new math space assignment, so go do math space number 29. Okay, here's your extra credit question. And have a great weekend. Bye-bye.